Good afternoon. Rob Bonta, California Attorney General, and thank you for being here. We're about to make a public safety announcement, and sometimes our announcements involve illegal weapons that we're not accustomed to seeing as much as others, and sometimes they include some of the biggest corporations in the world. And our announcement today involves both. I want to start by acknowledging those who were instrumental in today's announcement. Very proud and grateful to have the opportunity to be working with other of our great law enforcement team members throughout the state of California. We get more done when we work together. This is an example of that, coming together from across the state in support of enhanced public safety for the people of California, for the people of the respective counties, and for the whole state as well. So I want to thank Merced County District Attorney Nicole Silvera, who you will hear from shortly, Yolo County District Attorney Jeff Reisig, Ventura County District Attorney Eric Nazarenko, and Senior Deputy District Attorney Karen Wald from Ventura County is here with us today. You'll hear from her momentarily as well. And the members of my California Department of Justice Consumer Protection team are here, and I want to thank them for their great work. I appreciate the collaboration, the partnership, the teaming up. We're here today because we've reached a critical settlement with Walmart, and after more than 250 brass knuckles were illegally sold to California consumers throughout its website. They were being sold right on the website, on Walmart's platform. 60% were sold directly by the retail giant, by Walmart itself, and the other 40%, were sold by third parties through their e-commerce site. So 60-40 split. With this settlement, we're making it clear that we won't sit idly by while a company, no matter how large, and Walmart is huge, allows Californians to be armed with illegal weapons. That includes facilitating a place for third parties to sell illegal weapons. This is a critical pushback on an e-commerce giant that stands to have important impact on the industry when we are tamping down on these illegal sales by third parties as opposed to direct sales. California law, of course, classifies brass knuckles as both a deadly weapon and a nuisance, and that is for very good reason. Typically made of metal or hard plastic, brass knuckles are extremely dangerous. Throwing a punch with them can break bones, leave cuts, damage tissue, inflict concussions, and other serious injuries, and of course can be, and have been in the past, fatal. That's exactly why it's illegal to use them in the state of California or to sell them online to people in our state. It's also illegal to serve as a marketplace for their sale to Californians by a third party. So it is unacceptable, let's be clear, that Walmart sold such dangerous weapons or even made their site available as a marketplace for their sale. And thanks to the successful work of our DA partners and my team at DOJ, Walmart no longer will sell brass knuckles on their site. As a result of the settlement led by the California Department of Justice and the district attorneys from Merced, Yolo, and Ventura, Walmart has agreed to pay $500,000, and more importantly, it also agreed to no longer sell brass knuckles on its website or allow third parties to do so. This also serves as an important reminder to online platforms, which very often argue that the Communications Decency Act provides them with absolute immunity for aiding and abetting the sale of illegal goods right on their platforms by third-party sellers. It's a reminder that we can and we will pursue them appropriately for doing just that, and demonstrates how important enforcement and court-ordered injunctions like the one the enforcement that we're going to have here are given limits on some of the state legislation. Additionally, Walmart has agreed to take specific steps to prevent this from happening again. So important prospective measures, including giving customers the ability to report illegal weapons on every page of their website, so enlisting customers as part of the effort to keep illegal weapons off the site, and notifying customers who purchase these illegal weapons and advising them to surrender the weapons to local law enforcement. Some people think that just because they got it on Walmart, it must be fine to do so. If Walmart's selling them, then it must be legal. Not so, not true. And we are taking important steps in that regard here. So this is a tremendous win for the protection of consumers, the safety of Californians, And as I close, as California's Chief Law Enforcement Officer, protecting public safety is job number 1, 2, and 3. It comes in all different forms. We've been at other press conferences talking about fentanyl, about gun safety. And we will talk about safety in whatever form it takes, whenever it takes that form, including today, when large corporations and illegal weapons that you don't see that often are involved. As a dad, as a husband, as a fellow Californian, I'm shocked that these weapons were out floating in our communities, sold on major corporate websites, and horrified to think who has them and how they may have been used. But we are preventing them from being sold on Walmart's site going forward. As a result, threats are reduced, safety is enhanced, whether it's through the work of our consumer protection section like it is today, through our Bureau of Firearms, through our APPS team, Armed Prohibited Persons System team. We're committed to preventing the sale of all illegal weapons in all of our communities throughout the state. We're committed to getting weapons off our streets, away from our kids, and out of the hands of dangerous individuals. That's top priority. So with that, let me turn it over to Merced County District Attorney Nicole Silvera for a few remarks.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nicole Silvera. I'm the District Attorney from Merced County. This investigation was first spearheaded by my office in 2018 when Deputy District Attorney Matthew Krieger discovered the illegal sales of brass knuckles by Walmart and the third-party vendors on their website. I want to thank Attorney General Robert Bonta for the resources provided and assistance on this investigation, as well as the Yolo and Ventura County District Attorney's Office. To echo the sentiments of Attorney General Bonta, consumer protection is not something maybe that people would normally think of when they consider about the work that the Attorney General or the District Attorney's Office does, but they're very important arms of our office and offices across the state because it ensures, first and foremost, that our consumers are safe and that they are treated fairly. The units in these offices allow for a mechanism to put a stop to those practices that put our public safety at risk, and that's what we've done in this case. We want the public to know that the illegal sale of these weapons will not be tolerated, and we are confident that the settlement reached with Walmart in this case will put an end to future sales of these weapons. At this time, I would like to turn it over to Senior Deputy District Attorney Karen Wold from the Ventura County District Attorney's Office.
Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Karen Wold. I'm a Senior Deputy District Attorney for the County of Ventura, and I'm here representing my elected, Eric Nazarenko. I echo what my colleagues have stated, and I want everyone to know that while Walmart was particularly cooperative in this case and has done their best to remove the illegal weapons from their websites, there are others who have not done so. And they need to know we're coming for them because we will not tolerate illegal weapon sales from anyone in California. Thank you.
Thank you. And with that, we're happy to take any questions you may have.